Good morning, everyone. Before I start, I would like to give my warm greetings to all the honorary guests here on the stage and welcome you all. Thanks for showing up on this beautiful morning. मेरा नाम अभिषेक पित्ती है. मैं 15 साल से अमेरिका में रहता हूँ and recently India relocate हुआ हूँ and I really thank this opportunity to the organizing committee to give an opportunity to a youngster like me to come and speak to the audience. And एक छोटी सी अपडेट मैं ज़रूर दूंगा before I move on. मैं हार्वर्ड बिजनेस स्कूल में मेरा दाखला हुआ था 2012 में एंड हार्वर्ड बिजनेस स्कूल आपको 5 साल का टाइम देता है कि अगर आपको कुछ ब्रेक लेके यू टेक a leave of absence and go do a project and you do a startup. So I took that time off from Harvard Business School in 2014 and went to the Silicon Valley and started this company called Nucleus Vision. And then the company grew and we raised about $42 million in capital to build this company. And late this year, I actually went back to Harvard and I graduated in May as an update. So I just wanted to give you an update there. I did graduate with my MBA from Harvard in Boston. So 2 साल पहले I decided to relocate back to India, come back to India and build the new Microsoft, the new Google, the new Facebook, the new Uber from India. The agenda to come to India was 15 साल तक I was in America. I did my bachelor's, master's in aerospace. Then I worked for a company called General Dynamics, जो दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी डिफेंस कॉन्ट्रैक्टर कंपनी है. एंड देन वहाँ से ब्लैकस्टोन प्राइवेट इक्विटी में काम किया 1 साल, जो दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी इन्वेस्टर कंपनी है. एंड देन वेंट टू हार्वर्ड. बट जब आप 15 साल अमेरिका में रहते हो एंड यू सी दी फैंटास्टिक टैलेंट वी हैव इन इंडिया एंड जितने सारी कंपनीज हैं सारे अपने डेवलपमेंट ऑफशोर सेंटर्स इंडिया में खोल रही हैं, तो आई वाज लाइक व्हाई एम आई इन द यूएस, व्हाई एम आई नॉट इन इंडिया, and building the new product company like Google or Facebook in India. So last 2 years have given us the opportunity, which I want to talk about in a few seconds, why this is important. And this is a great forum to talk about it because जितना यहाँ पर साइबर सिक्योरिटी के लिए enthusiasm है, उतना ही obviously patriotism के लिए भी उतना ही enthusiasm इस रूम में है, and all the leaders are here. So I would like to present few data points on why it is important to consider this time and movement in the timeline of the development of the country, why this is important to consider, this is the good time to start thinking about these points of why to build the new future product companies out of India. So before I start, I mean, just to share a little bit background about our company. Like I said, हम 15 साल से अमेरिका में हैं. I started this company in 2012 and it was founded at Harvard Business School with a vision to change retail forever. And then as we progressed, the Nucleus vision is a culmination of 3 major technologies: IoT, artificial intelligence, and blockchain. And we are one of the largest development companies in blockchain today in India. And we are supported by several major investors, thought leaders, and leadership in the country. Also, these are some of our partners who are working with us together to actually build the blockchain technology for the India ecosystem. Some of the primary investors in this company is also Tech Mahindra, which is working with us very closely to build the blockchain for India. We also have about 50 universities, जिसमें अभी mention हुआ था कि we should empower our students with more tools to take care of them. We are providing them tools to learn technology in blockchain and several other important subjects that will be useful in the future. So moving on, I just wanted to play a good video what we did last year with the government of Telangana, and invited over 200 guests from the government to come see what the technology does and educate them on the technology itself. The primary focus here was to educate the leadership in the government about what is blockchain. I hope this will play. So while this is loading, मैं एक बात कहना चाहूँगा कि आप में से अगर आपको जानना हो कि ब्लॉकचेन हाउ डज इट हेल्प, कि ब्लॉकचेन क्या है. काफ़ी लोग पूछते हैं कि ये नई टेक्नोलॉजी है, बट ये टेक्नोलॉजी का सबसे बड़ा फ़ायदा क्या है. इसका सबसे बड़ा फ़ायदा ये है कि आप इससे करप्शन कम कर सकते हो. ठीक, कैन यू प्लीज, या श्योर, आप नेक्स्ट में जा सकते हैं. इट्स ओके, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन. दैट्स ओके. या सो मैं बता रहा था कि ब्लॉकचेन का फ़ायदा क्या है. ब्लॉकचेन का फ़ायदा ये है कि इससे करप्शन कम होता है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ती है. ठीक, और मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंटली जितने हमारे जैसे लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स का हमारा इंडिया में सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, जहाँ पर सारे लिटिगेशन होते हैं. When you use a technology like blockchain, you will reduce the amount of fraud that happens in the system and increase the transparency in the system. इसके काफ़ी फ़ायदे हैं. मैं any time I can walk you through the details of the technology, but more importantly, I want to use this forum to sort of make you answer this question of why now and why this technology is important. So if you look at some of the data drain that happens in India today, this is all the data that goes out of India. There is no control. काफ़ी पहले यहाँ पे कहा गया है कि why there is no कंट्रोल ऑन दिस डेटा. सो अगर आप अपना मोबाइल आईफोन यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो सारा जो आपका डेटा है वो एप्पल को जाता है. अगर आप एंड्रॉयड यूज़ कर रहे हो तो गूगल को जाता है. ऑल द सोशल मीडिया जो आप यूज़ करते हो वो सारे कंपनीज इंडिया में नहीं है. आई मीन दीज कंपनीज आर बेस्ड इन यूएस. एंड द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंटली जब हम साइबर पेट्रियोटिज्म की बात करते हैं, सो वेयर इज़ what is cyber patriotism, right? It is all about intelligence, an intelligence that a country can develop based on data. And where is the data? ये जो data हम phone पे use करते हैं, that is nothing but your data. And all of this data is going to a different country. And today, if you look at, all of these, I would like to show you this slide. Is very important because today, the top 25 technology companies are based in only two countries, US and China. And all of this data, अगर आप यहाँ पर इंडिया में यूज़ भी कर रहे हो इनकी टेक्नोलॉजी, but all the data goes there. So really the threat is multiplying on a daily on a per minute basis, because this is the amount of data that is generated per minute basis by these companies. चाहे वो 18 मिलियन टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस हो, या फिर 2 मिलियन के स्नैपचैट के मैसेजेस हो, या फिर आप नंबर्स, इफ यू सी दिस नंबर्स, दीज आर एस्टाउंडिंग नंबर्स. दीज आर 188 मिलियंस पर मिनट, 188 मिलियन ईमेल्स पर मिनट इन जीमेल, आप अगर गूगल यूज़ करते हो तो. दैट इज़ अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा दैट यू आर क्रिएटिंग पर मिनट ऑन अ डेली बेसिस दैट इज़ गोइंग आउट ऑफ द कंट्री, फ्रॉम इंडिया. So these are one of the few reasons why building these new infrastructure companies that are coming up. So सारे भी जो नए टेक्नोलॉजी आ रही है, जैसे AI है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है, ब्लॉकचेन है, AR VR है, IoT है. If we don't build these companies, चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट बनाए या प्राइवेट कंपनीज बनाए, कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, but till those companies are in India, we as a country have access to that data. At least the other people outside India doesn't have access to our data. If you ask me why China is building their own Facebook, their own Google, their own, Alibaba, is not because, or they're restricting everybody outside, is not because, they don't like globalization. They like globalization, it's just that there is a security threat that comes with it, because all of this data is going to US and China from India. So we want to make sure कि जो next forward looking companies हैं, the companies that will create the next generation technologies, especially AI, IoT, 5G, blockchain, AR, VR, these are all companies that are new technologies that will create the new Googles, the new Facebooks, the new Amazons of the world. And this is a good time to sort of take this initiative because abhi these technologies are at a very nascent stage. But in past salon mein, you will see that these technologies will become again some of the biggest companies in the world. And if we don't take a step at this point and build these companies out of India, and we have all the talent available in India to do so. So I encourage the same to the leadership and just would like to educate and organize anything that is needed to make sure our leadership is educated and can help the local companies, entrepreneurs, even government institutions to build this technology in-house in India. So, ye thode se comments, from Prime Minister Modi. But that's all I wanted to share. I wanted to keep it short, but I'm happy to take any questions you have offline. मैं यहाँ पर हूँ तो दोपहर तक and any time if you आपको blockchain के बारे में जानना हो तो I can answer more questions. But I just wanted to take this moment to create an awareness of why it is important for us to create this new companies out of India, because there is a lot of data per minute that we are generating in India and it's all going out of the country, and we want to protect that if we want to create security and cyber security out of India. Thank you.